Hi, everybody. It is Saturday, September 20th. An update. It was a long day at the hospital yesterday, but the surgeon, her doctor, was very happy with the results. She's doing okay. He said it would be a couple of weeks before the real impact of the ablation settles in, and hopefully at that point she will be pain-free from what she's been going through now for a long time. And she'll be able to be off pain meds and all that. So fingers crossed. But she's doing really good today. So this makes me feel a whole lot more confident about hitting the road on Monday morning for about 3 weeks. All good news so far. I'm really pleased with it. It was just a long day because the surgery itself was only about an hour and a half. But when you're dealing with general anesthesia, it's prep and then it's coming down from it and all that. So, but as long as it comes out in a positive way, we're good. So I'm just trying to get a million things done before I leave on Monday around the house, especially to make the house easier so there isn't stuff to be done while I'm gone. So I'm going to do a little bit of music right now. I rediscovered another project that I had worked on, and a few people have written to me and said, "Oh, you should feature this one," and so I'm going to do it right now. They were the Cate Brothers, C-A-T-E. I'll read you a little bit here. The Cate Brothers, founded as the Cates Gang, also known as Cate Brothers Band, is an American band led by songwriter-musician duo of twin brothers Earl and Ernie Cate. Born December 26, 1942, from Fayetteville, Arkansas. In the mid-1960s, they became performers of country soul music at clubs and dances in Arkansas and elsewhere in the Mid-South in the United States. Both brothers are singers, with Earl playing guitar and Ernie playing piano. The group began recording in 1970, releasing their final album in 2006. And then this is interesting here. In their hometown of Fayetteville in the 1950s, where rock and roll pioneer Ronnie Hawkins had also grown up during the 40s, Hawkins owned and operated the Rockwood Club. Now, other early rock musicians that came to play there included Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, Roy Orbison, and Conway Twitty. During the late 50s, the Cate Brothers associated with Hawkins and his band, the Hawks, including the drummer Levon Helm from the band. In 1958, Hawkins and his band left Arkansas to settle in Canada. Later, the Hawks went on to form the band. In the early 1970s, the duo began recording as the Cates Gang, releasing 2 albums on Metro Media Records. In 1975, Helm introduced the Cate Brothers to a record company representative in Los Angeles. The brothers soon received a recording contract with Asylum Records and began releasing albums as the Cate Brothers. Their self-titled debut album in 1975 was produced by guitarist Steve Cropper. He also performed on the record along with Levon Helm. Bass duties were carried out by Scott Edwards, Klaus Voormann, Bob Glaub, and Leland Sklar. The album contained the duo's only top 40 single, Union Man, which spent 20 weeks in the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at 24. 2 albums followed, In One Eye and Out the Other in 1976, and Cate Brothers Band with drummer Terry Cagle and bassist Ron Eoff in 1977. Going forward, they would release albums under both names. In 1979, they reached a wider audience when they appeared on PBS music television program Austin City Limits, which was taped in December of 1978. In 1979, the brothers released their 4th and final album of that period, Fire on the Tracks, which reached number 24 on the rock album charts. And then it goes on and on, talks about different things that they had done over the years. It was in 1983 and 1984, the entire Cate Brothers band joined Levon Helm, Rick Danko, Richard Manuel, and Garth Hedson on a revival of the band. The group also worked with singer Maria Muldaur. So there's lots of stuff to get into and understand about all these different artists. It's really amazing. But the album that we did was 1975, and it was self-titled The Cate Brothers. let me see. The Union, the song that I'm going to play you that I worked on with them is called Lady Luck. Let me see who's down. Lady Luck was Earl and Ernie Cate wrote. And it was produced by Steve Cropper, engineered by Barry Rudolph, remixed by Barry Rudolph and Steve Cropper. Recorded at Clover Recorders. That was Robert A. Pear's studio, where we did the first Section albums. And did Sedaka's back with Neil Sedaka, all kinds of stuff. That was a major place for us back in the day. So let me find this one here. So this song is called Easy Way Out, and it's myself on bass, Nigel Olsson from Elton John's band on drums, Earl Cate on guitar, William Smitty Smith on organ, Ernie Cate on piano and synthesizer, Gary Coleman on percussion and vibes, and the background vocals on this are Brooks Honeycutt, Julia Waters, Maxine Waters, Terry Cagle, Earl Cate, and Ernie Cate. So let me play you this track. It's pretty cool. I have not heard this stuff in so long. Let's see if there's anything else on here. No, I think that's pretty much got it. So here we go. Easy Way Out, the Cate Brothers, 1975.
Leaving tomorrow, I can tell you where I'll be. It's too late to make amends. We know that it's over. There's nothing here for you and me. I know it's best that I love it. Early train, making it very plain. I just don't feel like trying. Taking the easy way out. You know what I'm talking about. I just don't feel like trying. Much confusion. I can't take this game of pretend. There's too many feelings I can't hide. I'm making a new life, starting all over again. I got my feelings, I got my pride. Taking that early train, making it very plain. I just don't feel like trying. I'm taking the easy way out. You know what I'm talking about. I just don't feel like trying. Taking that early train, making it there.
really is that 70s feel and sound. I always loved working with Robert A. Peart, too. Such a great engineer. There was a group of guys during that period, Val Garay and Robert, and just, man, you just go back and listen to a first playback, and it sounds like a finished record. Amazing. So the Cate Brothers, 1975. I'm going to jump out of here now and get to work around the house, and just relieved that yesterday went as well as it did. So I'm grateful for all and Maureen was grateful for all the good wishes that were coming in from people. And I'll keep you posted, but it'll be a little while before we see the full effect of this. But fingers crossed that it really does what the doctor's hoping, and he feels it should last at least 5 to 7 years before we may need to readdress it, which would be fabulous. So, okie dokie, I'm going to get running now, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, have a great weekend.